What's happening, YouTube? We got a high taper fade in this one. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get right into it, man. First off, we're going to start by debulking the hair. And I'm going to come in with my half guard because I want it to be a little low. I like my high tapers in my fades like this, kind of bald, but not all the way bald. So I'm going to come in with my half guard. And I'm going to just debulk everything on this side. And half guard with the lever midway open. So now I'm coming in and setting that guideline about horizontally across from the vertical bar to the ear. And I'm going to make sure I bald everything out below that before I go into this fade. And I just make sure with my high tapers, I take away the C cups because I think that's the whole purpose of the high taper. But now I'm going in about a ½ inch with the lever open, and I'm going to flick out at that line. And then I'm going to get that line below it. As you can tell, it still has a faint line under it. So I'm going to make sure I get that out. And I'm going to come back in with my lever midway open. Now with my one guard, I'm going to flick up higher than what I did with my lever open. And I'm going to just make sure I'm getting the bulk of the hair. And as you can tell, it's starting to come out nice and smooth. I just need to come in with my half guard between where I went in with my lever open and my one. Now I'm coming in with my half guard, and I already seen like a lot of times I could just eyeball it and tell like where I need to put the lever at. So I'm already coming in with my lever midway open, and I'm gonna go in between where I went in with my lever open and that one guard, and I'm gonna just flick out at that line. You could kind of tell, you could kind of see it, but that's why I make sure I turn on my bright light. I be flicking it on and off to make sure the lighting is perfect. Now I'm just detailing. I'm just going back in with my lever open and I'm flicking out at the bulk of the hair. A lot of times when I'm doing a high taper, I like to make sure I get the vertical bar now. I'm gonna touch it back up towards the end when I come to the hairline, but I just like to have that set in place and have that guideline in there. So I'm just making sure it's visible. But I'm gonna hit that, and then I'm gonna go on to the other side, and I'm gonna do the same exact steps. And with doing this, you want to make sure you're not digging too deep into the corner and you're not rounding it. So I would make sure I'm hitting right on top of that line and then pulling away. And don't press too hard. You know, you don't want to scrape your client, you know. So on to the other side, as you could tell, that side is looking nice and right. I'm going to touch it back up. I'm just finna start this other side by debulking the hair like I did on the other side. So I'm setting in this guideline horizontally across from the end of the vertical bar to the top of the ear, and I'm gonna bald everything out below it. I'm gonna start this off by coming in with my one guard, and then after that, I'm gonna hit right at that line, and I'm gonna flick out with my lever open. Below where I just went in with my lever open, I'm gonna go with my lever midway open, and I'm just easing that bottom guideline. So I seen how the bulk of the hair was. I'm going back in with my one guard, but my lever is gonna be about midway open now, and I'm just trying to get that bulk of the hair. I'm trying to get that line out at the top. Between where I went in with that one and that no guard, I'm gonna come in with my half guard, lever midway open. Now I'm going in with my lever open, and I'm flicking out at that line where I went in with my one guard, trying to get that bulk out, because as you could tell, the line is still there. So I'm gonna keep trying with the lever open, and I'm gonna gradually go with my lever midway to close so I can get that line out. It's really about detail, but I'm going back in with my one, and I'm just trying to get that line out. But I'll go back in with my lever midway open, no guard. So now I'm going in with my half guard, and I'm going in between where I went in with that one and the lever open. Right now, I'm making sure I get that boy right with that spice, you know what I'm saying? I'm hitting him with that airbrush. And I'm going to just go in and detail after this, but I ain't show that part. And I made sure I got the vertical bars in the back. As you could tell, they nice and crispy. But the final results coming up, I'm going to put an end screen and show you. Tell me what you think.